Mayor Allen, it is 6:30. You may commence the meeting.
Thank you. Due to COVID-19, council is taking necessary steps to keep in-person meetings limited to Zoom calls. As such, members of council and staff are participating in the meeting electronically. The meeting is being live streamed and residents can watch it live online at www.springwater.ca/live. They can listen to it by phone by calling 647-558-0588 and using the ID 838-6029-1088 and the pound sign. This option is available during the meeting. If you want to watch this after the meeting, you can see it on the YouTube channel, and the link for that is on the township website. Can I have a mover and seconder to open the meeting, please? Deputy Mayor Coghlan, Councillor Moore, that the special meeting of the Council of the Township of Springwater of March 22nd, 2021 come to order at 6:31 p.m. All those in favor? It is carried. Any disclosure of pecuniary interest this evening? Deputy Mayor Coghlan.
Thank you, Marilyn. Yes, I have a conflict with the one item on the agenda, so I'll be signing off for the evening.
Thank you, Deputy Mayor. Now, I have a mover and seconder to call the public meeting to order, please. Councillor Cabral. Councillor Moore, that this public meeting of council held under Section 34 of the Planning Act, RSO 1990, P13, as amended for the zoning bylaw amendment application ZB 2021-002 by Jennifer and Mark Coghlan, be called to order at 6:32 p.m. All in favor? That is carried. Now, welcome to this public meeting of Springwater Township Council, held in compliance with Section 34 of the Planning Act to give the public an opportunity to express their views in regard to a proposed amendment to the Township of Springwater zoning bylaw 5000 as amended. First part of the meeting is to present the amendment. Following, the public will be given the opportunity to make an oral submission through the Zoom application. Any person wishing to make an oral application must have notified the township prior to 8:30 a.m. this morning and must have been added to the commenters list. If a person or public body who files an appeal of a decision of the Township of Springwater in respect of a proposed zoning bylaw amendment does not make oral submissions at a public meeting or written submissions to the Township of Springwater before the proposed zoning bylaw amendment is passed, the local planning appeal tribunal may dismiss all or part of the appeal. All comments or questions should be addressed through myself as chair. Oral submissions will be included in this meeting minutes and form part of the public record, including the name and address of the speaker, as information collected under the Municipal Freedom of Information and Protection of Privacy Act. The minutes of the meeting will be posted on the township's website. Tonight we are dealing with ZB 2021-002 by Mark and Jennifer Coghlan regarding 1017 Coghlan Road. I will now call upon the clerk to confirm notice of this meeting and the dates on which notice was given.
Notice of this public meeting was mailed on the 25th day of February 2021 to the owner of the subject lands and to the assessed owners of 81 properties in the Township of Springwater within 240 meters of the area to which the proposed amendment would apply, and to all persons and public bodies as prescribed under the Planning Act and its regulations. Notice was also posted at the assessed property to which the proposed amendment applies at a location that was visible from Coghlan Road. The notice was also placed on the township's website.
Thank you. Has the planning department received any correspondence in response to the notice of public meeting?
Correspondence was received from Enbridge Gas in an email dated March 9th, 2021, and that correspondence can be found on the agenda.
Thank you. I will now call upon Senior Planner Chris Russell to give a brief explanation of the purpose and effect of the proposal.
Thank you, Mayor Allen. The applicant is proposing to construct a detached accessory garage at 1017 Coglan Road within the settlement area of Anton Mills. The subject lands are approximately 0.59 hectares or 1.45 acres in size, with approximately 95 meters or 312 feet of frontage along Coglan Road. The garage is proposed to be 190.26 meters in size with a height of 6.2 meters, whereas bylaw 5000 requires a maximum size of 115 square meters and a height of 4.5 meters. The applicant proposes to locate an additional residential unit, ARU, within a portion of the upper story of the detached accessory garage for a family relative. The main floor of the garage would be used to store a collection of personal and recreational vehicles. The proposed garage would connect to the existing well on the property, and the applicant is advised that a new septic system would be installed for the structure. Thank you, and staff are happy to answer any questions council may have.
Thank you, Planner Russell. I'll now call upon the moderator to provide the number of people who have requested to ask questions or make comments regarding this application.
Thank you, Mayor Allen. There are no members of the public who have registered to make an oral submission in regards to this application.
Thank you. Do any members of council have questions or comments regarding this application? Councillor Cabral?
Thank you, Mayor Allen. I just was wondering if Planner Russell might be able to tell me the difference between height restrictions in the A class zone versus what they're moving to. What makes them different?
Through your Mayor Allen, the height restriction within the agricultural zone for a normal detached accessory structure would be 4.5 meters or 14.7 feet. That's measured to the midpoint between the peak and the eaves of that building. In this case, the applicants requested a height of 6.2 meters. I don't have the exact footage on that before me, but that would be again measured to the midpoint between the peak and the eaves. This would allow for a second story or on this structure, which would be used partially for the ARU unit, the additional residential unit, as well as on the remainder of the building, the full height for the garage component or shop component.
Okay, thank you.
Other questions, council? Okay. Thank you all who participated in the public meeting with respect to the proposed zoning bylaw amendment for showing interest in this matter. May I have a mover and seconder to adjourn the public meeting? Councillor Cabral, Councillor Ma, all those in favor? That this public meeting of council held under section 34 of the Planning Act for application ZB 2021-002. Coglan does now adjourn at 6:38 p.m. All those in favor? That is carried. Okay. Now, can I have a mover seconder for direction following the public meeting? Councillor Cabral, Councillor Moore. The council, having held a public meeting in accordance with section 34 of the Planning Act, RSO 1990 P13 as amended on a zoning bylaw amendment application ZB 2021-002 by Jennifer and Mark Coglan, having noted correspondence and input received, directed that the application be referred back to staff. All those in favor? That is carried. Mover and seconder for confirmatory bylaw, please. Councillor Ritchie and Councillor Moore, that the special, that the bylaw 2021-028 to confirm and adopt the proceedings of council. The special meeting held on March 22nd, 2021, listed herein be signed and sealed by the mayor and clerk. All those in favor? That is carried. And finally, mover and seconder to adjourn the meeting, please. Councillor Ma, Councillor Cabral, that the special meeting of the Township of Springwater does now adjourn at 6:39 PM to meet again in regular meeting on April 7, 2021 at 6:30 PM. All those in favor? Carried. Thank you and good night.